Welcome back to the channel, guys.
What's going on, everybody?
Episode 9 of Attack on Titan.
Yeah, I hope we get some answers in this one.
This is the most excited I am for an episode of this show so far.
Yeah, it's been progressively getting it got so much better so fast.
Right.
Like, I still liked it, like the first couple episodes, but they were slow and we didn't understand anything.
Exactly.
And then, like, now we still don't understand anything, but it's like different. It's like crazy fun.
And I'm starting to get like relatable to the not relatable, I guess, but like
you're just starting to
connect with the characters a little bit.
Right. Yeah, I know what you meant.
Especially because we've gotten a little backstory on Mikasa
and Eren.
Yeah. And then like, but specifically at the end of that last one, like we guessed it right that it was Eren inside that Titan. I didn't think his body would physically be inside like a machine almost.
Yeah, like he was controlling, like obviously he was controlling the Titan, but like that they don't exist without us attached to him.
I'm wondering if, like, this theory just popped in my head. Like, what if like they keep eating him because that's like their life source? Like, obviously they could live for a long time.
Yeah, yeah. Well, who knows if they live for a long time?
It's like, why is their baby and like kid?
That's what I didn't understand. And then how did Eren become full grown so fast?
Exactly. That's what makes me think it has something to do with.
Unless the one ate a baby.
Either
you know what I mean? Because clearly, like the Titans came to Earth, and they just started eating people.
Right.
Then the walls were built, and that kept them out for 100 years.
Right.
But like it's not everybody on the planet that lives in there. It's, you know what I mean? It's just the people that live left. So they must have eaten so many.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So I wonder if, like, depending on who you eat is...
That's what I'm saying, like...
So maybe they ate a baby and that's why they're small.
Or the baby, like... The way I'm trying to relate it in my head is, like, say the human, lives till they're 85. So if they, like, have somebody in them for 85 years, then maybe, like... If they don't get another one, like, I don't know.
Right. Who knows?
I don't even know where I'm going with that.
Yeah, I know. I kind of know what
it's made sense in my head.
I kind of know what you're saying. Then they're, like, reborn as, like, a...
That's the only thing I can, make sense of, like, why is there, like, little kid...
Yeah, yeah. I didn't get that either.
Doesn't make any sense.
But, I mean, again, like, I think we're going to definitely find out at some point.
We've been saying, like...
they can only go so long without...
It's going to be a slow burn, I think, though, like, of slow, like, bits of information on the Titans.
Yeah, well, they're very long seasons, so...
Because I think
they could do that.
I think what the show's doing is they're making us know as much as the humans do about the Titans.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Yep.
Almost exactly.
Right, so we'll find out as they find out.
Then they're going to get it in little chunks, which would only make sense.
I think it's all going to depend on Eren.
Yeah, is he going to remember anything?
Right.
I'm assuming not. I feel like that's probably what's going to happen. Like, he'll remember what happened before. Like...
But you think that whole time it'll be like a blackout, yeah.
Yeah. Like, while
but maybe up until, like... Who knows, man? Because, like, how did he know to kill him?
Well, that's what I'm saying. He just turned into, like, literally a half Titan, half, like, Eren's crazy brain. Like, so, like...
But no desire to eat humans or anything like that. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like Eren was the leader.
Well,
so he might remember it.
I wouldn't say leader, more of, like, just, like, a... rebel.
No, he was the leader of that body, is what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? He took control. Like, when normally the Titans are in control, it was a more human Titan because of how strong he is.
Right.
I don't know, man. It's cool.
Let's find out what happens
next. Let's do it.
If you guys want to watch the next episode early, go check out our Patreon. We have that there as well as full length. So weird. that was like a little...
Yeah. Like a little person.
And there's so many of them, too.
That's what I mean, because they've eaten everybody else on the planet.
Well, and that's what I mean. There's got to be a way that they reproduce, you know?
Yeah.
And obviously it has, I think, something to do with them eating the people. That could be the only thing, if there's that many of them, you know? I had this song stuck in my... Like, I was humming this song for, like, days after the last one we watched. You. Ugh. Why do they just gotta be chewing on him like that? Oh. Jesus Christ. Oh shit. Got another badass here, huh?
Clean freak.
Yep. I was hoping there'd be more badass ones like Mikasa. And she's a badass.
Yep.
They
are. They said these are the elite.
Yeah. I think we found Mikasa's equal here.
It's possible.
This guy's awesome.
He is really, really cool.
This is like a scene right out of like a war movie.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, we're like really seeing it.
We're in it.
I didn't even realize that's where he was. Oh, is that his mom inside there? Oh. I was wondering who that was. Ugh, Jesus. Just when I thought I couldn't get any worse. I think this is what it was. He was so like hardened by it that he just willpower got him over, like, you know, took over. Oh my god.
Oh, he just grew right out of him, I guess.
Really? I wasn't expecting that. Look at this little shit. I like how they changed his voice a little bit there. I didn't even think of that. There are probably gonna be a lot that don't trust them. Yeah, I think he's gonna be just as confused about it as we are.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, he was doing good. Like, he didn't do any harm to the humans.
Well, no, right.
So, like, they shouldn't be acting like that. But
Well, they don't.
get why
they don't,
they're afraid of
they
him.
don't know. Not like anyone has any idea what's going on. Yeah, they're kind of safe up there just by staying there and shooting, you know?
I would think so.
You'd think being on the front line would be bad, but in this case, it's not.
That's the team.
Certainly is. I think they're just terrified. They don't know what the hell to do. Yeah. That's exactly what it is. You can see it in his face. Mikasa's awfully quiet.
Yeah. Look at that intense stare, though.
I was waiting for her to say something. Anyone gonna step up? Making this guy shit himself more. She's so dedicated.
She's been adamant about that from the beginning.
Right. I think the only way he's getting out of it is to speak up, you know?
Yeah.
I don't think Mikasa's gonna let that happen. You knew this thing gonna come back to this. See, this is still making me feel like it's like... But he's clearly younger, right?
This is before he joined.
Yeah. Oh, man. What the hell?
His arm grew.
That's what I thought I saw. Is he just gonna come out of the smoke now? What?
Is that the Colossal?
Oh my! How could they end it like that?
Because they don't give a shit about us.
Oh. They just gave me like 50 questions in the last 30 seconds of the episode.
I told you the dad did something to him. So first of all, let me explain that. The dad did come back after that first attack. This is their conversation when he came back. We didn't see it.
Yeah, obviously.
So he gave him the key, injected him with the memory dampener or whatever it is.
Whose memories did he say it was? He's like, you have to learn from them? Or something like that?
He's got to get into that basement and learn everything from that basement in order to save everybody. So now I don't know if he got to the basement. It's appearing like he did, because how did he know if he bit himself that he would turn back into this? And is that the Colossal Titan?
It looked like it. But maybe not. No.
It's just him...
because that was the same mouth he had.
Oh, so that's just like the muscles growing back to the same Titan that was?
I guess, like, what happened to him when he did that, though, you know? Because we didn't see him there.
Yeah.
The hell? I don't even know what to think.
This is awesome.
Yeah, that was by far the best episode. Like, at least surprising why. Like, it surprised me the most by far.
Yeah.
Because just the way... I was a little confused in, like, the very first minute or two. Like, as to the timeline of it. They were kind of going back and forth.
Yeah. Well, they were just showing from the very first attack when the mom died up until... And, like, taking us back to now.
But then it flipped into Eren in the stomach.
Yeah.
Which...
And everybody's still alive.
No, they were all dead, except for the mom.
How could she still be alive? That was years later.
What? Oh, that's what I meant to say before, like, after it happened. I think that was more in his head.
Oh,
like maybe he saw her body and like
maybe.
heard that voice, maybe.
If that was even her body, like I don't remember if that was the same.
Yeah, maybe he was just relating it.
But like that was crazy that they were all just in there.
Yeah, because I remember watching it. And I'm like, oh, he's in the stomach. Like it took me a second to realize it. Like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, then that was cool that he just like ripped out of him, like turned into a Titan while inside of him.
I didn't even think of that. Like, is that what happens to all of them, or is this a special case because it's him?
I think I have to assume it's whatever that injection was. Like, gives him the ability to, like...
It comes down to what the injection was and what...
Well, the injection was, like, to suppress memories.
Well, no,
right?
he said, I think that was like a side effect, though. Like, because that was the first thing he said. He goes, now you will forget everything that happened up until this point.
Right.
Which, I guess, didn't... You must have worded it differently because
it wasn't up until that point. He wasn't going to remember...
That conversation.
Yeah.
But, like, why?
I don't know.
Maybe... Like
right, why was the dad crying? Like, what was he about to do? You know what I mean? Like, he might be dead.
It's confusing because, like, the fact that we didn't see that scene happen, I'm, like, trying to place, like, what exactly happened.
And I'm assuming since they did it like this, that they're going to continue to do it like that. You know what I mean? And keep giving us more backstory with the progression of the show.
Because then we had that scene episodes ago where the dad was riding on the carriage, like, flying back, like...
That was prior to that conversation.
I guess, yeah.
He was on his way back, came back, gave him the key, had this conversation with him, told him no matter what he's got to, because he told him you got to repair the Wall Maria, so that was obviously already destroyed, and then you got to get into that basement.
Okay, yeah. That
was the very first attack.
Because I feel like he went into the basement like. That's the one thing I'm trying to remember is when would he have gone into that basement?
They didn't show it, but it would have had to have been from that conversation until he became a cadet.
And whatever it was either whatever he found out was like probably wasn't in his head. He just didn't know what it was, so like he didn't think about it. Because like you figure if it was that important, like he would have been thinking about it like after the things we saw after that supposedly would have taken place, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. It was a little confusing, but
yeah,
I'm
but
just like
for the most
stuck
part,
on that. Like he just bites himself and can turn into a Titan again.
Well, like,
And not even a Titan, he just grows a big skeleton and is like slowly growing the skin.
is that what it is? I feel like it was just his, like, he turned back into the other one, but that one was like half eaten, so like, I don't know.
But it wasn't eaten like that. He still had his full face. It ate his ribs and ripped his arms off.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell to think.
And it looks like, and he stopped that bullet, that cannon with his hand. So like,
Because we definitely saw the arm come up right after he bit himself.
yeah. And you watch the muscles form around it.
So maybe that's what it is then.
This is gonna be.
Like,
This next episode is gonna be crazy because like,
is there a way for him to go back and forth? You know?
I mean, at this point, I have to assume yes. You know what I mean? Like,
There's so many questions still too. Like of shit I want to know now. That's what I mean. Like they added like, I already had questions and they answered a lot. In that
they
one.
did. That was
Like I said, that
great
last
episode.
like minute to 30 seconds
was very
gave me another 20.
yeah.
Just from the point of him realizing the thing as soon as they fired that cannon, and then he was starting to think like realize like we were seeing.
Well, Mikasa was carrying him out. He like got off of her so he could save him.
Right.
Yo, these guys are incredible.
Like what? I'm trying to figure out. It has to be that he's just growing back into it. But then, like I said, how would he get back out?
Oh, they're gonna let him out because there's a whole force of Titans trying to get in that wall that they're shooting cannons at,
Well, yeah, that's
and
that's the
he's
main
gonna
wall.
go slaughter them.
Well, I hope so. That'd be great. But are they gonna? I feel like these other humans are gonna try and like kill him. Though.
Yeah, this is gonna be a difficult.
It's gonna be a problem.
Problem because he's inside the walls.
Right.
But he's not gonna attack him. So like, what are they gonna do? I know. I can't wait for this next episode.
That's like. I'm trying to think like. Of what he could have possibly like. A, what could he have learned in the basement, and B, what exactly did that shot that the dad gave him do?
Right.
Was it just to wipe the memory of that little section of time?
Who knows?
And if
'Cause
so,
you saw that same like kind of like lightning ball come out of him that we saw go off in Mikasa's head in that flashback when she killed the guy that kidnapped her. That when Eren showed up, killed the other one.
yeah.
And then she like smashed through the floor and stuff. That was like the same type of like electricity that happened. So I got a feeling there something happened to the two of them. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, obviously we know something happened to Eren.
It could even be all three of them, which, because like, did you remember that guy said like those three, like one has like, what'd he say? Like immeasurable strength. The other one like an
Oh, that was when they were.
dominating spirit. And
That was just when they were going over like their personalities, like when they were training as cadets.
No, that was, yeah, but that was the guy talking to the other guy, and then he said, and one has a brilliant mind. Like, for sure, those three are still alive.
Yeah, I would imagine Armin's the one with the
Brilliant mind. Right.
Because we already saw him.
We already saw him,
plan last
right.
episode. And then like, but that's my point. Like, so maybe what the father was trying to do by the shot was just to suppress the memory, because he wanted him to go in as like go through the stage like of doing it as a human first, and not just learning that information and then
Right, and then it would help, like, so that, right.
But yeah, and then it would only last like the shot he gave him would only like last a certain amount of time where it wipes his memory.
Or it just wipes his memory of that experience. That was just that thing. It wiped his memory of that experience, and he could only learn it. Like, he doesn't know it. His body just knows it. So,
Right.
like, when something happens to him, that's when it happens. And maybe that's how he transformed in the stomach. Because he had the leg bit off and the hand. He bit himself to do this again.
I
So it
think-
must be some kind of pain or
Well, I think
a bite.
Well, he like he was regrown when he was inside the stomach, because he had both his arms.
Well,
right?
he was in the water, so we don't know. He had both of his arms the whole time. He just had lost the one, and he had lost a leg.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
But he was in the water, so we didn't see his legs. And then all of a sudden, he was a Titan.
But when we saw him in the stomach, he had both his arms.
Did he pull both of them out of that,
Almost
out of
positive. I
that
could have
water?
swore. Could have swore he
I
did.
thought I was paying attention. I don't remember seeing it. But either way,
Yeah.
he can either regenerate You know what I mean?
think it's a mix of that with whatever he learned in that basement.
Yeah.
Which I'm so happy that we were like, we knew there was something in that basement.
Yeah.
Because there certainly was.
Uh-huh. I can't wait for that flashback to actually find out what's in there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was laughing in the beginning of this one because, like, when he was in the stomach, it took me by surprise because, like, I think I joked about it, like, episodes ago where I'm like, are we going to get the scene where they just show him, like, wake up in the stomach, like, inside?
Yeah.
And they literally showed us that. So now I'm like, wouldn't be surprised to see, like, I think we'll get a flashback of this. And it's like, it seems like they've been answering all those things we've been like, I wonder if they'll show us this. And they've showed it almost every time of questions that we've had, you know?
Yeah.
Especially now after seeing that, like, all right, if they're going to show that,
Yeah.
I think we're most certainly going to see what he found in the basement.
I think definitely.
And plus, in this one, they were kind of like bouncing between timelines a little bit within the few years.
And then
Or not
present.
even, like, sometimes it was just days before, I would assume, or weeks. But, like, so it wouldn't surprise me if, like, next episode or the episode after, like, they'll be like, Eren will be trying to figure it out and, like, explain it to them, maybe.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure once he comes back.
Yeah, unless he's just a Titan for a little while. And how does he... That's the biggest question I have, is
How does he get back to being him?
And,
Unless he's got to, like, die every time without getting his neck cut.
and, like, is it going to get to a point ever where when he is the Titan, like, they can, like, not talk, but, like, give him, like, all right, you go do that, and then he'll go and do that? Like,
Yeah, because it seemed like he was talking, right? When he was a Titan? That's what he was saying? Like, I want to kill, like...
Well, I
was
think...
that just in his head, or
I
was
think
that
so.
out loud?
I think that was just in his head. Like, we were just hearing his thoughts.
Eren actually talk.
Well, his thoughts, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I hope he does get to talk. That'd be awesome.
I don't think he'll talk. I think it'll be more of, like, if anything at all, like...
Armin and Mikasa.
But at the same time, I think... What I really think it's going to be is that when he just turn... It's a risk he has to take. Like, he knows if he, like, bites his whatever, his finger
He's like the
again.
Hulk.
Exactly. Like, where he's like, all right, go do your thing.
Right. I won't harm you humans, but I'm going to go fuck shit up.
Right. Like, you can't come around me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to hurt you, but, like...
Right, just stay away.
Right.
I'll clear the road.
I think that's exactly what it's going to be. I don't see what it would be anything else.
Yeah.
And, like you said, does he have to die to come back?
Right.
Unbelievable.
This is getting really good, this show.
It is.
I like it a lot.
Anyway, guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.
See you later.